today we are going to be using the most dangerous woman in the galaxy, Gamora. And let's take a look at the deck that I've got for Gamora today. You see a dog here. This is Cosmo. Now, I've got a bunch of allies for her. I had one card left to pick when making this deck, and I went with Cosmo. Why? I want to try something. I don't think it'll work, but he's a dog, so he's cool. So anywho, you know he doesn't take consequential damage, right? If you can name the card of your deck, right? Her alter ego ability lets you look at the top card of your deck, and if it is an attack or thwart, I get it. But if it's not an attack or thwart, I put it back, and I know what it is, right? So that might work. We'll see. All right, so here's what we got. I thought I put you away. I thought I didn't want you. It doesn't matter. All right, so we have Mockingbird, Groot, Ironheart, Starhawk, Daredevil, and Victor. I thought I put them away. I guess I didn't. Oh, I think I kept them because I wanted low-cost cards for the most part. All right, so that's what we have there. We are claiming a protection deck. So we have a attack and thwarts from Justice. So we have 3 copies of Momentum Shift. We have 3 copies of Tackle. We have 3 copies of Concussive Blow. We have 3 copies of Clear the Area. We've got a Helicarrier to help us out. We have, so I'm looking at a text that I got. It is definitely spam. 1 copy of Crew Quarters. We have a Night Nurse to help us out with no status effects. And as usual, our resource generators. I like her a lot, so let's see how this goes. Hey everybody, and welcome to Dpad Experience presents Marvel Champions. Dpad Experience is a weekly video game podcast published on all podcast platforms. But today we are playing Marvel Champions. We are deck testing Gamora. And as you can see, I'm facing Nebula. Nebula is nowhere near my deck test status, but sometimes thematics trump difficulty. I know she's difficult. I'm okay if I lose. But how do you not play against Nebula when you test, a deck and you haven't played Gamora in so long? So I'm okay if I lose this one, but I thought it would just be fun. All right, so we're getting this shuffled now. I met up with another game for one of my friends that I met on Discord. Hi, Matt. We had a really great 2-player game this weekend. We played, let's see. We played 1 game against Crossbones, and he used, he used Spectrum, and I used Venom, Eddie Brock. We won very easily. The second game, though, we also won. We played against Venom, and he used Hulk, nasty Hulk. He is a disgusting Hulk, amazing Hulk. And I used Spider-Gwen, but in our last round, the round before we won, Venom went from 1 threat to 18, and it was terrifying. So, but enough about that. Let's get this set up. Okay, we need to do something here. Discard the top 2 cards in the encounter deck. Attach each technique to Nebula. Not a technique. Not a technique. Okay, so she does not start with any techniques. We have her ship environment. We have our Milano. All right, so I haven't played this in a while since I last made a video for Galaxy's Most Wanted, so I'm going to need a little bit. Okay, X is equivalent to number of evasion counters on the ship. We'll just get an evasion counter ready. When the villain phase begins, place 1 evasion counter here. Shoot the thrusters, first player action, exhaust the Milano. Exhaust the Milano and spend up to 2 resources of any type. Remove 1 evasion counter for each resource spent this way. Got it. And we have the Power Stone. If I can do 3 damage, I get it. All right, so I think we're good to go. We are drawing, just make sure I did everything right. All right, 6. So that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is pretty nice already. Remove 1 threat from a scheme. All right, we have a Concussive Blow. There's only 2 threat in the scheme already, so we also have Nebula. She looks pretty solid already. let's see. Do I want a concussive blow right away? I mean, I might as well. But, and then maybe we get Nebula out. Oh, we can look at the top card of our deck. I forgot about that. It is an event. Cool, let's grab that. All right. So maybe I don't need, maybe I don't need this set the pace. All right, let's see what happens. We're going to flip when the villain phase begins. Okay, so I need to do 3 or more damage in one shot. That'll be that. So I definitely have to play concussive blow so I can get the power stone. All right, so let's play the concussive blow first. So we will, I just want to see if there's any other way to do it. I don't think so. Let's use Daredevil to pay for it, just for the time being. Oh, wait, maybe I could, no, I was thinking about using Mockingbird, but I want the Power Stone, so it's got to be Concussive Blow. Yep, because that's 2 damage. All right, it's 1 attack, 3 or more damage with a single attack. Okay, so let's do this one. So we're going to pay for Concussing Blow. We're going to confuse her. We use a physical resource, so she takes 3 damage as well. 1, 2, 3. She's going to be confused. Okay, this is the part I always got to remember. Let's see. After you play an attack, which I did, we can remove 1 threat from the scheme. All right, that's done. Now, what did we want to do? We were thinking about playing Nebula. Oh, I could use the Milano, actually, because there are no... it doesn't start with any. So, yeah, let's use the Milano and Mockingbird. Generate a resource, yeah, cool. To pay for Nebula. After she enters play, search your deck for an attack or a thwart event. So I already played an attack event. I know she has cards that synergize with that. Actually, this might be good to get in my hand right now for the next turn. So let's put that to the side. I forget the cards that she has in particular. No, I played an attack event. Oh, this is the one that if I played an attack event. All right. This costs 2 if I play thwart event, but I don't have enough to pay for that. So I can't use that. I think I'm going to go with the cross counter just for defense. I don't really see anything else that can be that helpful. So yeah, I'm going to grab cross counter, because at least I could play it on the next round. And then we'll probably just use these other ones. All right, so let's use set the pace, remove a threat. That deals a damage to Nebula because of her finesse. Then we'll play this one. I can't say the word right now. Acrobatic move, deal 2 damage. 1, 2. We will attack for 2. 1, 2. We'll attack for 2. 1, 2. So that was a tremendous turn. That was a tremendous turn. But now we need to survive the onslaught that is known as Nebula. All right, so we're going to pray to any god that you care for to believe. Let us get some help. All right, so we're drawing up to 5. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is interesting. I could play my Cosmo now, right? Because I'm probably going to be flipping to take advantage of the confuse, but we'll see. All right, so, okay, when the villain phase begins, villain phase is beginning. This goes on first. I always have to remember that this goes on first. So now this goes up by 1 because of that X, okay? Oh, wait, I had this from the concussive blow, so she actually would take 1 more damage. I'm taking every possible damage that I could take in this fight because she'll ramp it up real quick. All right, so I got that. I did that. All right, let's see. The first technique revealed each round gains surge when she activates against you. Okay, so she doesn't have a technique. We don't have to worry about that. She's attacking for 2. What does my cross counter do? When you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage. So I'm not going to defend. All right, I'm not going to defend. I should still be able to keep this unless there's a 4 card in there, which I don't think is going to happen. So Can I use this? No, I'm going to save that for the next turn. Let's use... I'm going to try to play Cosmo next. Clear the area is always nice to play. I guess we'll use crew quarters. Yeah, let's use crew quarters. We're going to use crew quarters to pay for cross counter, so she's attacking for 2. After this activation ends, attach this card to Nebula and then resolve its ability. Okay. All right, so after this activation ends, so let's walk through this. I played this. That means I prevented 3 of the damage, which I did. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, remove 1 threat from the side scheme. This also is an attack and defense thing, so it's actually 2 damage, right? It's the 1 plus the 1 from the precision and finesse. This would remove 1. All right, so this gets attached to her. And now I need to resolve its special, okay? All right, we lost clear the area. I would have loved to draw a card there. So I resolved it, but I do believe she keeps it. Because it wasn't the force interrupt. So she keeps it still for the next turn. So here is her encounter card. Treachery. When revealed, either exhaust the Milano. I'm going to exhaust the Milano. Because I'm not trying to take 3 damage yet. And I don't necessarily need it. Yep, that's what we'll do. So Milano is exhausted. All right, it's our turn. And I'm going to be flipping because you are confused. And I'm going to try to take advantage of Cosmo. All right, so we'll use this to pay for Cosmo. Comes in with 2. What do you have? 1 damage over there? All right, so let's do 2 damage with Nebula. I know that I'm like overpaying, but I don't want to... I want to be able to see what this is, so maybe I can take advantage of the Cosmo free ability. So we'll do 2 damage with Nebula. Oh, shoot, I can't play Nebula because Nebula's out. That sucks. All right, so let's see if I can rewind a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't even realize that. Unless we want to... Nah, man, we're deck testing. This isn't like for real. All right, so here's what happened. This is the Nebula from the present time, and this is the one that we went back to when we're fighting the Thanos, right? But bad. This is bad Nebula, and this is good Nebula. If it can happen in the comics, it can happen in my game. I'm not doing that. All right, so good Nebula attacks bad Nebula. So she's going to not phase 3. We want phase 2. All right. So nothing resolve, like interrupt here or anything like that. So she's getting 17 health. Besides, 1 ally isn't going to make or break the game. All right, let's see. So I did that. I'm going to attack for 3 because of the Power Stone. Oh, shoot. Reduce the amount of... Crud. Oh, okay. She had 1 damage. You did 2. So she still would have flipped, right? But it's good that I caught that now. Reduce the amount of damage Nebula takes from each attack by 1. So she's taking 3, so she's actually taking 2. And it actually doesn't matter if Cosmo attacks then, because it's moot. Like... But I'm going to flip to take advantage of the confuse. So, all right. So we're going to flip. And let's just try it out. I don't know. No, because if it's a good card, we'll do it maybe next turn when that leaves. All right. So we're ready up. We're going to drop to 6. 1. It would have been an event anyway, so I would have had to put it down. And that's a fairly decent one. All right. Let us put... Oh, wait, this goes first, then this goes, so this gets 2. So I need to do something about that next. You are confused, so you don't do a thing. When Nebula initiates an activation, so that doesn't get resolved because she didn't activate. Here comes our encounter card. Lovely. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a technique is resolved. And this needs to go away because it has... an extra encounter card. So we need a technique. This is the technique. She's got Stalwart. Son of a bitch. And she's gonna stun me? Not cool, dude. Alright, so she's pretty strong right now. What to do? I think maybe this Nebula will remove the threat from here, and she'll go away. I'll try to see if Cosmo can... Actually, what I need to do, I need to spend 2 resources. I guess I could use... Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Exhaust conditioning room, return the bottommost attack. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see, what do I want to do? Momentum shift, I'm not hurt, so that can be a resource, right? Let's play this first. Let's play this. So let's see what it is. It's an attack event, so I can't add it to my hand, which means I still don't know what... I still can't use this. But I do have 2 momentum shifts now, which I do plan on using to pay for something. Actually, I'll probably use it to pay for the Milano ability to remove the 2 counters. And then I guess I don't... Like maybe I could hold on to the 4 momentum. I can play Ironheart, right? And then use... I could play Ironheart, draw a card, and potentially use that card to pay for Conditioning Room. I think that's what I'll do. All right, so I will pay for Ironheart. We'll draw a card. Yeah, cool. So I will do that. All right. Do I need to do anything else while I'm here? Let's get Conditioning Room out. We'll use Star, Friend, Hawk, whatever. Exhaust Conditioning Room. Return the bottommost attacker thwart from your discard pile to your hand. And then heal 1 damage. I don't need to do that. So it's concussive blow, which I also don't need right now. But all right. I think we can safely flip now. I think we can safely flip. So we're gonna flip. And we are going to remove 2 threat from here. We will exhaust the Milano, use 2 momentum shifts, spend 2 resources of any type to remove these counters. We will... You're dead. Let's see. We will... I'm about to be stunned, so I need to make it important. Let's see. We'll attack for 3, which is 2, right? Because of that -1. And then I think we'll play it a tiny bit safe and remove a threat. I'm supposed to name a card. So actually, let's say... Actually, let's go with event. It is an event card. Yay! Did it discard it now? Discard it. So actually, he doesn't take any damage. Cool. And I remove 2 threat because of the 1 to 2. All right. And I think... Do I want to discard concussive blow? Nah, we'll hold on to it just in case. I'm not going to be able to pay for it next turn because I'm going to be using... I'm drawing up to 5, right? So I can use the 4 momentum to pay for the cross. Then, yeah, I'm not going to be able to pay for this unless I get a double resource, so we're just going to discard that. All right, so we're drawing up to our hand size. That's 5. We're going to ready up. All right, so this happens first. So this gets 1. Now what? Let's see. So when Nebula initiates an activation against you, when she initiates. So she's initiating it now. Resolve the special on each. Then choose and discard one of those attachments. Oh shoot, it's not even both of them. All right. Okay, so we need to resolve both of them. So we're stunned. Okay, so I'm going to be stunned. Then, what's the special on this? It's discard one card at random from your hand. All right. For momentum. All right, I'm going to choose to get rid of this one. That's fine. The discarding sucks, but I don't want to be stunned every single goddamn turn. All right, so now she's attacking, right? It's finally her attack turn, I think, because she did that. So we'll block with Ironheart, so she's hitting for 2. God damn it. All right. Ironheart's gone. She gains Retaliate, and special is I take a damage. Let's see. Now, so that was her attack. Oh, I should have played the, let's actually take that back. I forgot about this. I wanted to play the cross counter. That's why I had it, right? So we'll use clear the area to pay for cross counter. We're taking it back a little bit. And I think it was just a 2 because that one came out, right? So we blocked. Okay, what happens now? This is an attack event, right? Yeah. So let's see if I can figure this out. I attack for 2, but I'm stunned, so she takes no damage. I remove thwart, and I prevented all the damage, and you stay. But I still take the 1 damage from that, right? Did she get retaliate? She didn't get that until second, so the retaliate doesn't come into play yet. All right, yeah, I think I got that. Now here comes her encounter card. Good God. All right. Oh my God, she gets her damage reduced by 2. Oh my God, that's not cool, dude. That's really not cool. Am I playing her right? Is she this hard? Have I just never dealt with how hard this chick is? All right, so she has her damage reduced by 2, and she has Retaliate. This is a useless card. Oh, what did I think I forgot to do something. Where's that dice? Oh, I took it from her. So this still has 1 from before. Okay. I think I have to flip. I don't have to flip, but I mean, I can get cards in my hand if I do. It's not like I'm going to hurt her right now anyway. I do 1 damage. I can do 1 damage to her. And I could do 1 damage to her because I have the 3. She's got to reduce it by 2. And then I take, it's like a damage for a damage. I mean, then I could flip. I guess I'll do that. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It does hurt, but it's whatever. So, and these are useless currently. I'll kill them if I do anything with them. All right, so we'll attack for 3. She'll block 2 of it, so she takes 1. I take 1 with the Retaliate. I'm going to flip. And then I will use Conditioning Room to heal 1. And then I put the bottommost attack or thwart event back into my hand. We'll look at the top card and see what it is. Grab that. I can't use any of these right now, but I can hold them. I'm going to discard this one. At least these 2. Yeah, I'm going to just hold on to the... I'm going to discard this one. All right. We'll ready up. We'll draw 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. I really need her, like, resource generating stuff. All right, so this is going to go to 2. And I think this happens first, right? When Nebula initiates... All right, so this happens first. So I take a damage. Now I have to discard 2 cards from my hand. Now I will remove one of these because I need to do damage to her. All right, now this gets 2. She's in a scheme for 2. Of course. So she schemed for 2 plus 2 is 4, which is going to flip this. And now we're kind of screwed, right? Let's see. Place 2 evasion counters on Nebula's ship. Place 2 evasion counters on Nebula's ship. For each evasion counter on Nebula's ship, discard the top 2 cards of... For each evasion counter on Nebula's ship, discard the top 2 cards of each player deck and the encounter deck. So is that 8? Yeah, that's 8, right? 4 times 2 is 8. All right, that sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I read that correctly. For each evasion counter, there are 4 of them. Discard the top 2 cards. Yeah. Okay, and now this starts with 3. Here's her encounter card. It's another technique. She cannot take more than 5 damage from a single attack. Damn, maybe I just didn't shuffle these well enough. I need to put these face down or something. I gotta make sure I keep track of all those things. All right, well, it's my turn now. After a brutal turn. Conditioning room. Grab the bottommost card. That's an attack or an event. We'll look at the top card. It's an event. Okay. So she's got Retaliate. She has the Reduce, and she can't take more than 5 damage in a single turn. What should I do? I feel like I went through most of my deck, and I've seen a lot of events. Maybe I call Ally in the next one. Because I want to use him. Sorry, I'm using the wrong color, so it's going to bother me. All right, we're going to flip. And you're going to chump for me. We got to hold on to that. After you play an attack, I'm going to deal 1 damage to an enemy. I think I'm going to try to stun her right now. Well, I'm definitely going to play these 2. Can I stun her? Okay, if I don't take... This will go to 5 next, and I will basically lose the game if I don't control that right now. So I need to control that a little bit. So we'll exhaust the Milano. We'll spend these 2 to slow it down. Maybe I hold the tackle. Yeah, I think I hold the tackle because I'd have to use all of these to pay for it, and cross counter is too good to give up. So, all right, what are we doing? We'll thwart for 1. Ally. Oh, shoot. All right. Okay. You're not doing anything. We'll attack for 3. -1 damage to me. So she takes 2 damage. I take 1 damage. Let's remove a thwart. A threat. Then I will deal damage to her. And then I could play the acrobatic move to deal 2 damage. It would really be 1 damage. but I'd get the threat off and I'd take a damage. I think I'm going to do this anyway. All right, so I'm going to play this. We'll deal 2 damage to her, but it's actually only 1 damage. I'll take a damage as well, and I'll remove a threat from the scheme. So scheme-wise, we're controlled kind of well, and I got to hold on to these. All right, we're going to ready up. We're going to draw 3 more. We get an extra encounter card. I need 1 more in my hand. That's exactly what I needed. An extra encounter card with all these techniques out. All right, I need 1 more. I have the cross counter, so I will be playing that. Or, I mean, I could play Ironheart. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so this is going to go to 3, which means this gets 3. When Nebula activates against you, resolve a special on each technique. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is discard 1 card at random from my hand. I take a damage. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. So that's at 4. I need to choose 1 to remove. I want to remove this one, the one that discards and the damage stuff. Oh, I also forgot to say that I'm not playing with the Ship Pirate modular. I'm playing with Weapon Master to make it slightly easier, but I haven't had a goddamn Weapon Master come out, so it's not like it made anything easier. All right. Okay. Done, done, done. She's attacking me now for 2. Do I play cross counter? I think I do play cross counter. She still has to retaliate, so I'll take a damage, but she'll take the full 2 damage. I think I'm going to do that. All right. So, I mean, or I could play the stun, the tackle at the next turn. Stunning her wouldn't be bad, but there's a lot of threat on there. Yeah, I'm going to play the cross counter. Yeah. All right, so we'll use a tackle to play for the cross counter. We're not going to defend or anything, so she's hitting me for 3 total. This blocks 3 of the damage, so she has retaliate, right? So I take 1 damage. She takes 2 damage. She loses 2 from here. And now we get 2 encounter cards. First one is a side scheme. Oh, she didn't attack me. All right, fine. All right, let's do this first. When discard until an attack event. No, a technique comes out. How could a technique possibly come out when they've, I was gonna say, when they've all freaking come out already? All right. So she has another technique. Oh my gosh, she retaliate 2, but we're so close to getting to the end. That's not fair. All right. We need to like move stuff around. This comes in with 2. And we can't forget that she's going to attack us now as well. So she's going to attack me. Now I will block with Ironheart. She's hitting for 2. Ironheart's gone. We have 2 cards in our hand. I can't flip. I cannot flip. I just can't do it because then we'll lose. All right. So let's play the Milano. I need to flip though. I'm so low on health. We're playing the Milano. Hang on. I don't think I can flip. I think it's impossible because this will go to 4. Well, let's see. If I spend these 2, this will go to 1. I could thwart, bring it down to 0, right? I guess I could flip. Let's see. Take a damage. I have to flip, actually. I think I really do have to flip. think I have to flip because this is the retaliate plus the damage. I think that's the best thing to do, and then spend these 2 to remove that. All right, let's see if that'll work. So we're going to exhaust this, spend these 2 resources to remove 2 from here. Then we are going to... We can wait on him. We can do him in the next round. Let's see. We'll remove 2 threat from here because I don't want an extra encounter card. Now we're going to flip. Now we're going to look at the top card. Damn it. I say damn it because I wanted to take advantage of that. All right, so we're going to thwart for 1. I'm going to call event. Damn it. All right, so he takes the damage, but I'm thwarting for 1. And I think that's the end of my turn. No, we're going to exhaust this, heal a damage, grab the bottommost attack eventer, etc., etc. And now our turn is over. I'm going to discard Concussive Blow because I don't know if I'll be able to flip back again. All right, so we're going to drop to 6. Now, I think I got discarded with like the million cards I had to discard before. All right, so 1 at a time now. Let's see what happens. This is going to go to 2, which means this is going to go to 2. These got to go first. So take a damage, place a threat in the main scheme. I might have lost because of that, but whatever. So she's going to scheme for 2, place 1 evasion counter on Nebula ship. So she's scheming for 3, so this goes to 6. This goes to 3. Did you see how like nice the game is going? And then Nebula just was like, no, I will not. Discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a technique attachment is discarded. Resolve that special ability. I have 1 card left. Please don't let it be a technique. I can't believe it. Place 1 threat in the main scheme. How is that even possible? 1 card left. Now I get an acceleration token. And if I don't win on this turn, I think the game is going to be over. That's unbelievable. There was 1 card left in the encounter deck. 1 freaking card. And it was a technique. She's ridiculous. All right. So we're going to look at the top card. Sigh. But then we will... I should have done this first. So we'll grab the first card. Oh no, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Never mind. So I have to grab the bottommost event. That's our cross counter. So maybe we can win from defense. We'll flip. I think I could win though. I do think I can win right now. So just got to play it the tiny bit safe. Just to like make sure our math is correct. All right. We'll attack with Cosmo for 1. Retaliate. That's fine. So I'll call event. Didn't I grab her? I feel like I just saw her. Or maybe it was the hand before. Let's see. So he will attack for 1. But our dog is dead. We will right here. Where's tackle? Just in case, we'll attack for 3. Right? We paid for using a physical, so deal 3 damage. Stun just in case. 1, 2, 3. I take 2 damage because of the 2 retaliates. 1, 2. And then I'm going to attack for 3 with the Power Stone. I'll take 2 damage first, just in case. I messed up a rule, but she won. We won. That was too damn close. And yeah, it's a good deck. I like this deck. This is a very good deck. I had a deck similar to this, and I upgraded it recently with things like the Night Nurse and a couple other things, but that worked out really well. I think we had the deck, you see that what I did there? I think we had the deck kind of stacked up against us in that, for whatever reason, we drew probably the worst, like we had the worst possible RNG on this fight. The worst possible RNG. You know, she got like all these techniques. She schemed enough to get out of phase 1 really quickly. And even with all of those odds, Gamora was able to win. So that was a very, very fun fight. Thanks everyone for watching.